interference. I don't know.
Stand over here by the ice machine.
Behind the ice machine.
Stand over here by the ice machine.
You're a supervisor.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Stand over here by the ice machine.
You're a supervisor.
The ice machine. Now.
Stand over here by the ice machine.
Talk to your supervisor.
Don't put your hand. Welcome back to We People University. My name is Abiyah, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Today's YouTube video is brought to you by the YouTube channel Harvey Freebird. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please show support and go and do so. Imagine if you were detained for 40 minutes, but soon after you received $15,000 for that detainment. That's what we're about to see. The cops, we, the people, had to pay $15,000 for a cop's blunder for falsely detaining a man simply recording. Let's check this out.
Drop your pocket. You dropped it. Behind you. Right there, you almost stepped on it.
What am I?
Your pocket. Your right pocket. Right behind your foot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You dropped it.
What I dropped?
Your pocket.
Hey, sir. How did you pick it up from the truck? Hey, sir.
You got it.
Can you get out of the median?
Can I get out of the meeting? What law is that?
Huh?
What law is that? Am I breaking a law?
We're sitting in the middle of a medium. It's a part of a highway, so you have to get on the sidewalk.
This is a public right of way. You see the telephone poles?
If there's a sidewalk provided, that's the transportation code. You have to be on the sidewalk.
There's no sidewalk provided, so I can be
That's
on the
right
side
there.
of the road. What about the middle of the road?
It's right there.
What's your name and badge number?
Okay. Then
Are you
you're
threatening me
under
with arrest?
Yeah. Put your hands behind your back. I just told you that there's a sidewalk provided.
Not in the middle of the road?
No. Yeah, you can't be in the middle of the road. You have to go to the sidewalk.
You see those light poles right here? That means it's public right of way. Oh, turn this thing up.
Oh, there it is. X.
Here, you want to take that sound? Yeah.
I agreed to a settlement for when I told Sergeant Gaynor he dropped his pocket and he got butthurt, put me in handcuffs, stuffed me in the back of his car, drove me to the jail, brought me into the booking room, and Captain Miguez called him and ordered him to release me because News Now Ninja called Captain Miguez and informed him what was going on and sent him a link of the live stream. If I hadn't been live streaming, I probably would have had to spend the night in jail.
What's new, right? Cops see you recording and then they always do something to bother the person who's recording. But in this case, the cameraman was playing a trick on the, prank on the cop, and he got butt hurt. And for that reason, and that reason alone, he was arrested. But ultimately, we, the taxpayers, had to pay for the cop's blunder. $15,000 worth of blunder we had to pay for. Well, what else is new, right? In this upcoming video, the same person is in Texas, and he's recording, him and some other cameramen. They're recording, and look what happens with these police officers.
Look, it's this Tyranny again. This is the guy that wants to lay his hands on people.
3305.
This guy ain't Yeah. This guy ain't assaulted you, has he? Yeah, he's known for assaulting people for no reason.
You all right, man? Hey, I'm gonna give you a fucking bullshit on it. Go ahead, do what you have to.
Stand over by the ice
Behind the
machine.
ice machine.
What?
Stand over by the ice machine right now.
No, me being in between y'all and them is interference. It's interference. Y'all don't know.
Stand over here by the ice machine.
Behind the ice machine.
Stand over here by the ice machine.
You're a
Behind the ice
supervisor.
machine.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Stand over here by the ice machine.
You're a
Behind
supervisor.
the ice machine. Now.
Stand over here by the
I
ice
need to
machine.
talk to your supervisor.
Don't put your hands on me.
Do it to
Behind
him.
the ice machine.
Look what y'all doing.
Get
What are you
back.
doing?
Stop this.
Get your hands off.
Get your supervisor here right now. Look what they're doing.
Behind the ice machine.
I am. Get your bitch ass out of my face.
I'm not interfering with
Get out of my face. No, don't do nothing to him.
Hey, you get back as well.
We're not
I'm recording you. I need your
Record
super.
all you want, but get behind the ice machine.
I am. Stop touching me.
Don't move.
Get your
Call your supervisor. I don't need, I need to file an on-site complaint for what y'all doing.
Hey man, quit the fucking wrist, man.
Call your supervisor. I need to file an on-site complaint. Call him right now.
Back up behind the ice machine.
Call him right now.
I am the
Hey,
supervisor.
No, you're a supervisor. We already did this last time. Call him. Call your supervisor. I need to file an on-site complaint on you.
No, that's
But what you're letting him do,
that's your mouth.
it's not interference.
You telling me to do something?
Call your supervisor. You have to.
I am the supervisor.
No, I need to file an on-site complaint on you.
Also, got to give a huge shout out to Tim Lacey and specifically Elaine Weathers from the London & London law firm. Those are the lawyers that got this bogus case from Fort Worth with Officer Cotton and Corporal Green arresting me for not moving behind the ice machine.
It just seems like it's the same thing repeatedly, over and over and over again. Cops do not want you filming, but there is no clear-cut law that states how far a person is supposed to be away from police officers when they are filming. For example, there was a law that was passed in Arizona that you could not be within 8 feet of a police officer, but that was struck down by a judge because it was violating the First Amendment rights of those individuals who would want to record. So that's not telling us how close we can be or we shouldn't be from the officers. And then you have Glick versus Knuffy, which was a First Circuit case where a man was recording the police in Massachusetts and the police placed him under arrest. Well, in that case, he was cleared and the court ruled that he was at least 10 feet away, which was a reasonable distance. So now we got to kind of just go based on what's reasonable or not. So we can record the police as long as we're on public property. We can stand wherever and record the police, even on private property, unless the owner of that private property tells you to leave. But there is a reasonable aspect to this. You can't go 2 inches or be 2 inches away from a police officer while he's trying to place someone in handcuffs. I don't think a court's going to rule in your favor in those particular situations. So you just got to use common sense. But in this particular video, the cameramen it looked at least 15 feet away, and now here comes the Texas cops stating, well, you're interfering, stand behind the ice machine. And the crazy part about it is that Houston v. Hill was actually ruled on from a case that was in the state of Texas that states that there is no interference if it's not physical, especially if someone is 15 feet away from you. But again, these things are nothing new, but these are just constant reminders of why we're always supposed to record the police. And in the first video, it's an extremely good thing that he was recording the police because 1, he immediately got out of jail, and 2, he was awarded $15,000 for his 40-minute detainment. And we know it's not all about lawsuits, but we have to do something to fight back. We have to stand on our rights. Always know your rights and always record the police. With that being said, We the People University, signing off. Make sure you download Cancel Tyranny V2, the app. Beware of your basic rights when dealing with law enforcement. Our app is designed to help you deal with cops, learn your rights, and it gives you the convenience that you need when retrieving written communication like court cases at the drop of a dime. This comes in handy when there is no time to Google. Visit WeThePeopleUniversity.com to download, available on Apple and Android.